Hello, yogis, and welcome back. My name is Alejandro from Flow into Nature, and today is the second class of the Abundance series, a series really meant to tap into what is already ours and build more abundance in our lives. Let's go ahead and get started. We don't need any props today. There is a playlist in the comments down below, but let's get started right away. We're going to start with our feet about hip-width distance apart. Really just kind of wiggle your feet a little side to side, just kind of feel the ground underneath you. And then slowly start to find yourself engaging a little bit more into the legs, into the core. Really lengthen up through the spine. Open up your palms towards the front of your room. Let the shoulders just relax back and down. Really lengthen up towards the sky. And I invite you to close your eyes. Allow yourself to find all four corners of your feet. Really feel grounded into the ground. And just for a moment, just for a second, just tell yourself, I am enough. I have enough. And just really start to feel abundant. Feel that you are loved. Feel that you have love. Feel that you have everything and anything that you need. And if you don't have it, just imagine having it. Really just believing that it is already yours. And really just allow yourself to focus on that. All together, let's start to breathe. Big inhale, fill up through your nose, fill up into the belly, into the chest. And just slowly exhale. Remembering to take a slight pause at the bottom and at the top. Inhale, fill up into your belly, into your chest. Notice that the shoulders don't rise. Exhale through your nose. Just let everything come down into the mat. One more, a little bit deeper. Really inhale into the belly, into the chest. We're going to hold it at the top. Hold. And then exhale, let it out through the nose, nice and gentle. Holding it at the bottom as well. Beautiful. You're welcome to blink open your eyes if you'd like. Let's start to move. Inhale, reach the arms out wide, open up. Start to reach your palms all the way up to the sky. Gaze up, really engage, pressing into the ground. Bring your palms together. Bring your hands to your heart center as you exhale. Beautiful. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, mountain pose, arms go wide, really feeling all the abundance that you have. Grab it at the top. And as you exhale, bring it through your third eye, into your heart, into your body. 1 more time. Inhale, mountain pose, press into the ground, reach, feel everything that's yours. As you exhale, hands come to your heart center, knowing that it's there. Beautiful. Let's start to move a little bit more. Inhale, mountain pose, reach all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. We're going to lower ourselves all the way down to the ground. Option, if you'd like, you can bend into your knees. Maybe you start to lengthen one leg at a time just to warm up the backs of the legs really quick, but still letting your upper body be nice and heavy. You're going to be gazing either towards your knees or the wall or behind you. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. Really bring your spine parallel to the ground. Shift the weight a little further forward onto your toes. Know that you can keep your knees bent if you need a little bit more space in the low spine. As you exhale, high plank, plant your hands. We're going to step our feet back. Really pressing into the hands directly underneath the shoulders. Really press and engage like the leg, like you have a block between your legs. Shift a little forward and back, a little forward and back, just to warm up the wrists, to warm up the arms. Feeling the core really engage for 3, for 2, and 1. Drop your knees if you need a little modification. Shift all the way far forward. As you exhale, bend your elbows. Come down halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana. Really pressing the elbows into the side of your body. Untuck your toes or bring your toes to the mat if they're not there. Inhale, Upward facing dog, lengthen out through the arms. Let the shoulders roll back and down. Press into the feet. Try to lengthen away from the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. First down dog of class, maybe of your day. Start to bend again into one knee. Bend into the other, taking your dog for a little walk. If you are a little bit more advanced, if you want to take any other variations in this posture, any other movements that feel good, know that you're welcome to do so. We're here for 4. 4, 3. If not, you're just pedaling out your legs with me for 2. And 1. Really press into the hands. Try to melt your heels to the mat. If you need a little bend in the knees, please take it. Press your shoulders a little further back. Inhale. And exhale through your nose. Inhale, look forward. Start to lift your heels, start to lift your hips, start to shift all the way far forward. Once again, high plank. As you exhale, chaturanga. Again, beg the elbows, come down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Opening up through your heart center. Lengthen out through the core as you exhale, downward facing dog, lifting up and back. Let's do that one last time. Inhale, shift all the way far forward, high plank. I'll show the modification on the knees. The knees can drop down. Still shift forward as you exhale, chaturanga. Bend the elbows 90 degrees. Tops of the feet to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Know that you can take this as a variation if you feel your upper body isn't there yet. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take 3 breaths in through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Just like that. Feel the breath. Feel the abundance in the body. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. We'll find a forward fold. Option for your feet to be wide. Option for your big toes to touch. Your choice. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees. Sit back, sit down. Reach the arms up nice and high. Breathe. Shift the weight all the way into the heels. Maybe you lift the toes off the mat. Really engage the legs. Press them together. Feel the inner thighs ignite. Feel the glutes ignite. Create a little bit more stability. Try to sit a little bit lower. Try to reach your arms a little bit higher. One breath, inhale. Sit even lower. Yes, you can. Exhale. Breath in. As you exhale, forward fold. Lengthen the legs. Fold all the way down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Feel your core engage. Beautiful. As you exhale, low lunge. We're going to send the right foot all the way far to the back of the mat. Plant your hands next to your left foot. Beautiful. Inhale, crescent lunge. Feel your core engage. Reach your arms up towards the sky and breathe. Let's start with the back foot. Really lift up through the back heel. Use the strength of your right foot to push your right hip forward and your left hip back. So we're trying to square the hips to the front of our mat and make sure your front knee is over your front ankle so you're sinking into your lunge. Tuck the tailbone, feel your glutes engage, and lengthen the space between your ribs and your front hips, and then reach your arms up to the sky. Inhale. Can you sink a little deeper into your lunge? Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, modified pyramid, we're going to lengthen our front leg and fold towards our left foot. The back heel will stay lifted, nice and strong. Still pressing off of the right toes to keep your hips square. Right hip goes forward, left hip goes back. Feeling a nice deep stretch in the back of your left leg. Bring your forehead, try to tap it onto your left knee and lengthen the left leg. The left leg will not lock out. We're keeping a slight micro bend. Also option if you want blocks, if you have them, to lift the ground a little closer to your hands if you're not fully there. One more breath in and a breath out. Beautiful. From here, step your right foot in a little bit. Drop your back heel. Your back foot's going to be at a 45 degree. Inhale, warrior one. Reach back up. Really press the right knife edge of your foot into the mat. Still square off through the hips. Really engaging into the core, into that solar plexus, into that strength, that confidence, that self-esteem. Reach up with the arms and then relax through the shoulders. Can you square the hips a little bit more? Sink into that lunge. You got it. Inhale. As you exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, bring the arms down. Lift your back heel, send your left leg back, shift all the way forward, drop the knees if you need to, Chaturanga, dropping the elbows halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, open up, lengthen the spine, lengthen the core. Exhale, forward, downward facing dog. Beautiful, inhale. Exhale through your nose. What goes right must go left. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose right away, bending your knees. Maybe you sweep the hands to touch the ground and sit low once again. Couple breaths here. Squeeze the inner thighs, engage the legs. Try to sit a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower. Reach your arms a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, hinge all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, low lunge, send your left leg all the way far back, nice and slowly, till it reaches the back of the mat, hands right next to your right foot. Inhale, crescent lunge, keep your back heel lifted, arms go up, using your core to strengthen and reach you up and away from the hips. Again, lift your back heel. Left hip this time presses you forward. Right hip is pulling back, sinking into your front lunge. Engage both glutes to send your tailbone down. Engage your core and reach your hands up. Inhale. Sink a little deeper into your lunge. Exhale. Keep the hips square. Inhale. As you exhale, modified pyramid. Lengthen your right leg. Fold forward towards your right foot. Keep the back heel lifted nice and high. Square the hips, left hip forward, right hip back. There is always a slight micro bend in your right knee. Maybe your forehead touches your knee, and try to press your hips a little further up and back. You can use the hand. Feel the strength of your legs holding you up nice and strong. Breath in and a breath out. Bring your left foot forward a little bit, 45-degree angle, and drop your heel. Inhale, warrior one. Reach yourselves up, using your core. Again, press into the knife edge of the back foot. Left leg is super extended. Left hip goes forward. Sink into your front lunge, into that warrior one. Reaching the arms up nice and high. Hold it. Breathe. Inhale. Sink into your front lunge a little bit more. Exhale. Last one, square the hips, inhale. As you exhale, fly your arms down. Chaturanga Dandasana, send your right foot back. Shift forward, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, one breath, inhale. Exhale through your nose. Let's do it, all breath to movement. Bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. As you exhale, forward fold to the ground. Yes, you can. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Engage the hips, arms reach high. As you exhale, lengthen the leg, modified pyramid, fold all the way forward. Take a slight step forward, drop the back heel, 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one. Square the hips as much as possible. As you exhale, your chaturanga, vinyasa, hands go down. Send the left leg back, shift forward, drop the knees if you need to, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop forward, forward, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down nice and the legs are warm. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, left leg steps all the way back, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep the hips square, reach the arms up nice and high. As you exhale, modified pyramid, lengthen the leg, fold it forward, keep the hips square. Drop the back heel, 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one. Hips stay square the whole time. Reach high, engage the core. As you exhale, hands go down. Right leg steps back. Shift forward, drop the knees if you need to. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath, let's reset. Inhale. Abundant exhale. Stay strong. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop to the top. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Last time, give it your all. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, low lunge, right foot steps all the way back. Hips square, core engaged. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. As you exhale, modified pyramid, lengthen the leg, fold it forward. Slight step forward, 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one. Hips are square, reach high. As you exhale, your vinyasa, hands come down. Left leg goes back. If you need to, drop the knees, shift forward. We lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. As you exhale, down dog. Last side, inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, low lunge, left foot goes back. Keep the hips square. Inhale, crescent, reach up. As you exhale, modified pyramid, lengthen the right leg, fold it forward. Step the left foot in, 45-degree angle. Inhale, warrior one. Keep the left hip pushing forward as much as you can. As you exhale, your vinyasa, hands down. Right leg goes back. If you need to, drop the knees, shift forward. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in through your nose. Breath out through your nose. Two more just like that. Inhale. Press the shoulders back. Exhale. Stay strong. Keep that abundance mindset. You got it. Inhale. Yes, you can. Exhale. We're going to lift the heels. Start to roll all the way forward. Once again, high plank. Drop your right forearm. Drop your left forearm. Breathe. You got it. Press the forearms together. Engage into the arms. Lift the heart a little higher. Press your heels back. Engage your legs. Again, if you need to modify, you can drop the knees, lift the heels. Really keeping the core in strong. If you're here with me, breathe. We're almost out of it. Yes, you can. Focus on the strength your body has. If you want to rock a little forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Just kind of distracting yourself that you're doing all this core work for 4. For 3. Widen your feet a little bit more. 2. And 1. Move into hip dips. Drop your heels to the right. Drop your hips to the right. Come back up and center. Drop your heels to the left. Hips to the left. Center to the right. Center to the left. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You got it. Keep moving. Shh. Breathe. Shh. You got it. 8, 7, 6, for 5, 4, 3. Super good job. Last 2. And 1. Bring your hips up. Drop your hips all the way down. We're going to bring our hands in a little bit so they're next to our shoulders and drop the torso down. Beautiful. Bring your feet together, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat. Squeeze the elbows in. You can keep your hands down the whole time. Lift your knees off the mat so your legs are really engaged. Exhale out your air. Inhale, cobra lift. Lift the shoulders up and off the mat. Even though we're pressing into the hands, try to become nice and light on the hands. You're gazing about half a foot in front of you, or half a meter, whatever you decide. Lift up a little bit more, feel the core engaged. Beautiful, take one more breath in. As you exhale, lower slowly to the mat. Let's pulse, inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower. We lift, we lower. Inhales, lift. Exhales, lower. Notice that the inhale is nice and quick. The exhale is nice and slow. Yes, you can. Lift. Lower for 8. Lift. Lower for 7. Legs engaged. Lift. Lower for 6. Lift. Slowly lower. 5. Inhales. Lift. Exhales. Lower. 4. Maybe you lift the hands off the mat. Lift. Lower. 3. Lift. Lower. 2. Lift. Lower. Last one. Yes, you can. Lift. Nice and slowly lower. Bring your arms long by your side. Really quickly, just bend your knees. Windshield wiper the legs a little side to side, just to release the hips. We're going to flip ourselves over like a pancake. Just come onto your backs any way you want to get there. And we're just going to bring our soles of our feet together. Let the knees open out wide. We're going to bring one hand to our heart, one hand to our belly. And allow yourself to become really nice and heavy on the mat. If this is too uncomfortable on the hips, you can always lengthen the legs. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the strength of your core. It's where we build our self-confidence, our self-esteem from. Allow it to feel abundant. Allow yourself to feel the confidence that you need. Allow yourself to feel the confidence you already have. Allow yourself and tell yourself the self-esteem that you want. And instead of telling yourself that it is something that you desire, feel it in your body like you already have it. Trust your intuition, that first thing that came to you. Sometimes we try to fight things instead of just trusting ourselves when things show up in our life. Allow yourself to feel it like it's already yours. Feel it in your body, in your solar plexus, in your heart center, throughout every cell. Let's take one more breath in. Open the mouth, a nice slow exhale. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose. Feel your body become nice and heavy on your mat. I will guide you out when it's time. If you need a little bit more time, please take it. If you're ready to wake back up, take a big breath in. And a breath out. Start to lengthen your legs if they're not already there. Reach your arms up and over your head. Find a full body stretch as you inhale. Once again, lengthen. As you exhale, bend your knees. Roll over to your right side. Gently press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Eyes will remain closed. Finding yourself with your hands right over your third eye. Your center of intuition. Your Ajna chakra. Press in. Feel your thumbs in that third eye. And as you're there, once again, just repeat after me, maybe out loud, maybe just in your head. I am enough. I am abundant. And abundance flows in me for everything that I desire. One more breath in. As you exhale, just gently bow, fold forward. We'll say namaste. Thank you so much. Second class done for the abundance series. I'll post the next round right up here. Hope to see you next week. Happy day for you. Namaste.